Okay, so now when we bring up the debugger toolbar and in the script a yellow arrow points to the first line of executable code. And then we use the debugger tool, we can step through the code line by line. If any errors occur while running the code line by line, the error messages will be printed in the interactive window. So now I'm going to delete everything and then I'm going to go line by line. So now use the debugger tools. We just go line by line. If any errors, that it will tell us. Okay, go. Look. Alright, so let's run it again. Alright, it's right here. No, and then what should I click? Alright, and will be printed. This one, we click the step tool. Where is this? Watch, stack view, break point list, together. This is go, this is close. Alright, so this runs the first line on the debug toolbar. Click the step button. Debugger toolbar, step, breakpoint list. Oh, step, alright. It's right here. So this icon, step, and then step, and step, and step. There. Something is wrong here. Alright. And then we are on line 4. Line 4. Step. Alright, it brings us here. Fourth line. So this runs the first line code and the yellow arrow points to the second line of code. And then the step button again twice and the yellow arrow now points to the fourth line of code. And then it brings up something. Alright, and you have a base pi thing. Alright, so we will have to look closely. So click the step button again and this opens the base pi module. It's right here. With the yellow arrow pointed to right here. It should be here. Alright. The script, although the line number may change between different versions of Python, so right now it's 535. You might have a different one. And this is one of the built-in ArcGIS scripts. When the workspace is set as part of the environment settings, this module is called. So we probably don't want to step through this module, but let the code run and return to the script. So we can then continue to step through the our own script. And line 4, I'm going to do it twice. Step. Going to close this out. So now I'm going to, on the debug toolbar, I'm going to close it and then this one, step. Alright, so you have to click maybe 3 times and then it will jump back to this one. And now it's on line 5. And I can close this out. On line 5, close this and brings you back to your own script with the yellow arrow pointing 5. Avoid opening other modules. We will use the step over next. And instead of step, the step over button runs the current line of code, and if it includes any Python modules or functions, they will be run as well, and the cursor will return to the script itself. And then we're going to click Oopsies. Alright. It's too fast. Steps. Skips. Alright. So now, to avoid opening another module, we did use the step over button, and instead of the step over button runs the current line of code, and if it includes any Python modules or functions, they will be run as well, and the cursor will return to the script itself. And then we click the step over button, and then this prints an error message in the interactive window, which follows some part that it says, it's right here, attribute error, modules objects has no attribute list feature classes. So let's see. Yeah, we don't have any list feature classes here. And then on the debug toolbar, we're going to close the button. It's this one. And then correct line 5. So function list argpy list feature classes. Alright, classes. So we need to stop the debugger so we can make changes to the script and run it again. Alright, we're going to save the script and we're going to click run. On the run script, and under the debugging options, so we will say no debugging, okay? Click OK. And now we still have some error. And then we have to see what's going on. For feature list equals argpy list feature classes. It should be fine. Oh! Do you know why? Because our path, alright? So now I'm going to open this back and then get my path. Alright. Not 111. You might go crazy. Alright, so we still have some issue here. Fail to execute. Copy features management. Function OS path. Base name. Alright. Copy feature class. Alright. Import. Data 11. That should be fine. Let's see. List feature class. List feature classes. And for function in list feature classes, describe function results and study my database, describe base name. It should run. Let's see. Alright, so now we will do is I'm going to copy the code and get a new one. Alright, so that I'm going to retype everything for feature list equals argpy dot list feature classes. Alright, and then for feature class in feature lists, alright, list describe equals argpy dot describe feature class argpy dot copy features management. We have a feature class and os dot path dot join. Alright, and we have a results and study dot my geodatabase and comma describe base name there, and save. And alright, this is copy feature class. I know it's a long name. Invalid syntax. Alright, now I'm going to use the debug tool, run, and I will click OK. Alright, and then oopsie, check. Step through debug, click OK. Step, fail. Let's see. Import ArcGIS, import from this environment workspace is this one. Function list. List feature classes for in feature list. Describe ArcGIS, describe feature class. ArcGIS copy features management. OS.py.join. Results and study base name. Oh, okay. 1, 2. Alright, now it matched. Click save, click run, click OK. Alright, now it's debugging. 1. Alright, step. Alright. There are still some issues here. Environment workspace. ArcGIS list. Function list equals ArcGIS list feature classes. We need to stop. Okay. And then, alright. Okay, I'm going to try no debugging and try to run it again and see what's the issue. Alright, it's not working, but we can check the ArcMap. Alright, and see our geodatabase. And we still have some issue here that handle some exceptions. Alright, let's see. 11 and results. Refresh. Okay, it's not working. The code is not working. And some issue there. We're going to handle some exceptions. Many different types of errors can occur when running a script, rather than just letting a script cause a runtime error. So we can gain more control using certain error handling procedures. The most widely used error handling techniques uses a try except statement. So consider the script from the preceding set of steps. What if the geodatabase study, my geodatabase, did not exist? So now we have in Python Wing, we make sure that script copy Python Wing is right here. And I'm making sure that I'm going to close this out and to close this out and close this out. Alright, this one is still open. And we're going to replace study my geodatabase into my study geodatabase and see